I think it's much more difficult than people can even imagine to balance having a career, being a creative, but also being a collector who intentionally buys or adds to their collection what they really want to wear.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit.
Everybody, it's your girl TJ back with another video on Talks with TJ, and kind of talking about the 3 C's, I guess, when you have a career and you are creative and you're also a collector in terms of sneakers, but it could be any number of things. I guess I'm just talking about sneakers in this video. You know, trying to balance all of those. Is it easy? First off, no, but I don't think balancing anything you put a lot of effort into intentionally more than a few times a week, right? Like almost every day. I don't think that's easy whatsoever, right? Like, to think about this in your everyday life, you trying to balance taking care of yourself, possibly being present in a relationship, taking care of kids if you have kids, being present for family and friends and those relationships, your career or a job, your own side hustle, your own business, you taking care of your health, trying to still find time to decompress, do things you enjoy. It's not easy. Trying to find that balance almost feels impossible because there's a give and take that happens. So I just want to go ahead and touch on maybe some of the give and take that I have to keep in mind when it comes to creating. And if this is helpful to someone, then awesome. Okay, so let's think about this. If you're just somebody that's into sneakers, you've always been, the normal buying behavior is for you to buy pairs that you are really excited to have and to wear and to own. Like, in your mind, you already see them worked into your rotation. That doesn't mean you won't eventually get rid of a lot of pairs, and that can be because either your style evolves, or you don't wear them as much as you thought you would, or maybe you just realize it was an impulse buy. And I'm going through that right now, trying to get pairs out of my closet that were impulse buys. But you still have intention to spend your hard-earned money on these shoes, and it's to keep them. That's actually not advantageous to you as a creative in this space, just in terms of videos, right? If a lot of your content is centered around reviews and unboxings, it behooves you to get pairs in hand, even if you don't really love the pair, even if you're not super excited about the pair. If people want and are curious to know your thoughts, one great way to deliver on that is to have the pair in hand. You can provide a really great up close shot, multiple angles of the shoe itself, but then also you can probably make a more informed analysis of if you really love the shoe, if you held the energy of, no, I don't like it, I didn't like it then, I don't like it now, or maybe my mind has changed because I can see the shoe in hand and it's actually far better than I thought it was. That is very advantageous for you. So there is this push and pull between stepping outside of like normal buying and collecting behavior versus creative behavior that is very beneficial to views and you growing. If you're trying to find a balance there, you just may have to come to terms with, hey, I'm definitely probably not going to keep every pair that comes in or that I put up on the channel, and that happens. You're not alone there. It's less advantageous for you as somebody creating in this space, at least on this platform, to only get pairs in that you really want to just have and love, because sharing your thoughts on pairs you may not actually want is really good for your channel. Mind you, that's not what I do. So again, be better than what I am if you want to grow in this space faster and add a greater depth than what I have. Do better, be better. I always say that I don't think anything that I've achieved on this platform is that difficult. One, I'm filming on a phone, so you could add a lot of production value and quality that's higher than what I have simply by going out and getting a mirrorless camera or DSLR camera. So do better than what I am. That's actually quite easy than what I've accomplished in the 4 years on this platform. Trust me, if this is a career aspiration for you, do not use me as a blueprint or kind of a benchmark. You got to be doing far better for this to be your job than what I've done in 4 years. So I don't even follow that advice because Quite honestly, it's just not me. So whether pairs are purchased or whether they are, provided to me based on relationships, they're pairs that I intend to keep and want in my collection. And if I don't keep them long term, it's because I realized they didn't really fit into my style anymore, or they were, again, impulse buys and they're better off going somewhere else. Kind of like my Jordan 4 that now is on a friend's feet because I sold them super cheap to her because I wasn't wearing them. But is there a way to maybe make balancing everything a little bit easier in terms of a career and more so creating? I think, yes, you kind of have to use some different tricks, right? So for myself, because I've had people say, oh, like, what's the day in the life? And it's never the same. I'll just tell you that. It's definitely never the same. My day will literally go from me sitting down and working at my laptop, which I finally upgraded my work laptop. I am so bad at trying to upgrade tech anything. I just delay it. But I may put out fires in relation to emails, whether it's from the night before, the morning of. Take the time to get everything set up, film a few commentary videos like I'm doing literally for this, maybe film B-roll of outfits or an unboxing, take a break from that, head back to doing work. Maybe I have a Zoom call, maybe I have some research and analysis, some analysis that I need to do on specific cases, things that I work on for work. And then once I'm done with that, maybe I will take the time to edit a little, try to step away again, head back to do some work, relax, maybe either chill out with friends. It could be me spending time with them online. It can be me heading over to their house, in town, trying to find moments to decompress. And that's difficult. I can't lie. So sports is a big way that I do that. So and trying to balance that whole day, time blocking is something that is very beneficial, I think, to any creative. Block off time where even if you have to put on your calendar, hey, I'm not available at this time, I'm out of office, or do not disturb, so that you really aren't disturbed. Like if you getting some things done creatively is a priority to you as well, don't let something else get in the way of that. Like I will put on do not disturb for an hour, 2 hours at a time. That may allow me to knock out commentary and B-roll for 2 to 3 videos. And then after that, I'm available and people can reach me again. I think also batch creating is something that is very helpful, and it really is like a cheat code. So if you're batch creating, let's say you get in a number of different pairs, if you do mainly unboxings, take the time to maybe do the commentary for those at one specific time, and then take the time to do the unboxings all at one specific time, and then spend your evenings or a weekend maybe editing that content and then plan it out. So therefore you have videos on a cadence and a regular schedule and frequency that can go out, that can continuously keep your viewers engaged. I take big advantage of batch creating because in my mind, and I don't read off of a script when I'm doing my videos, but in my mind, I have different notes and points that I may want to hit for a video when I'm in front of the camera talking to you guys, that doesn't have to deal with B-roll or the unboxing of a shoe or an on foot. So if I know what those points are looking ahead, because I do my best to schedule my videos like for the month as much as I can, or if it's within my control, I'll go ahead and knock those out. And then I still have a lot of other elements of a video to do, but at least I know commentary for 2 to 3 videos, done. That eases my mind a little because now I know, hey, I'm good to go for these next few videos ahead. All I have to do now is X, Y, and Z, check those boxes off, take the time to edit, do voiceovers. I don't have to be presentable in front of a camera to do a voiceover. So time blocking, batch creating are something that I think will allow you to have balance with a career and creating. That way you can be present for family and friends. You can be present for yourself if you want to take the time to read, enjoy sports, movies, binge Netflix. I've done that. I'm not the greatest at it, but I'm trying to do that a little bit more when it comes to reading my favorite TV shows, favorite movies. I think that's important. It's easy to let it get away from you, but take advantage of those 2 things and just enjoy creating. Like, honestly, I hop in front of a phone and I share my thoughts with you guys, whether it's on sneakers, most of the time, Fear of God Essentials, it happens to be the brand that I love. I Love Ugly is another, well, they do a lot of different things, but they have sweats that I'm really interested in. So don't be surprised if you see I Love Ugly pop up on the channel. That's literally the name of the brand. Don't be surprised if you see I Love Ugly pop up on the channel, in addition to Fog. But yeah, whether it's sneakers, whether it's clothing, whether it's personal money management, you guys are with me on this journey of paying off student debt versus paying resale on sneakers that I may really want. I just get up here and have fun and I create, and there's so much that comes with that. But at the end of the day, focus on what's important, and that's if you're enjoying this. All right. I thank you for tuning in. Hopefully that helped out some aspiring creative that also has a career. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.